Can you imagine having a stunning Bugatti to cruise in, a penthouse to party, or a jet of your own to fly anywhere you want? If you're a hardworking individual, then why are you not living like the top 1%, even after working hours and hours? This video will teach you some secrets that rich people have and you don't. So let's jump right in. Money changes people. Do you think money is just a magnet for greed? It's funny how people believe that hitting the jackpot will turn us into these big, bad wolves. Rich people who often advocate for causes believe that money simply illuminates your genuine nature and priorities. If you're a bit shady before hitting the jackpot, chances are you'll turn into an even shadier character. But if you were decent and hardworking, money might just amplify those qualities. It's like a mirror reflecting what you really are, right? So, does cash make you kinder, or just magnify what's already there? Guess it's up to us to decide how we'll let it shape us. But beneath the debate of whether money changes people is a trait that very few possess. A trait called risk. Risk lovers. The evolution of the rich and successful over the past few decades has been intriguing. Once dominated by established old money dynasties, the roster of the top 10 wealthiest individuals has undergone a significant transformation. Tech wizards, crypto kings, or e-commerce gurus are now ruling the roost. That's one mad shift. Those old money families are now making space for these self-made entrepreneurs. But the truth is that most of these new rich cats are all about taking risks. Back in 2014, Professor John Morgan and Dana Sizak dug into why these entrepreneurs dive into the deep end. They found that it's not just a love for risk that's driving them. It's the fear of losing status, the sweet paychecks, and that addictive, luscious life. This fear fuels them to create a wealth that consistently lasts for generations. Wealth creation is key. Ever wondered why the big shots aren't big on stashing cash? It's a real head-scratcher. Having substantial wealth isn't solely about stockpiling cash. These high rollers are all about playing the game smart. They strategically align their dollars for substantial investments or grand luxuries at their own pace. Why? Their mastery lies in yielding their wealth and credit prowess to craft savvy investments. Good investments don't just show up at your doorstep. Nope, staying sharp requires constant attention to businesses, stock trends, and emerging industry buzz. Do you know, among all these things, one financial tool plays a major role? That's debit and credit cards. But what secrets do these cards hold for maximizing benefits and minimizing pitfalls? Let's scratch some logic behind using flashy cards. Using debit credit cards. Credit cards seem like the ultimate convenience, right? Swipe now and pay later. Would you believe that almost 77% of households in the US are shouldering considerable credit card debt? That's one big number. When you don't settle the full bill every month, they charge you with something called interest. And guess what? The average interest rate on these cards is a jaw-dropping 18.79%. Paying off your dues means a significant portion of your earnings vanishes into the interest. Quite frustrating, isn't it? That's not the case with the ultra-rich. Frankly, they love someone to have in their life who can show them the right path. They want mentors. But what is it about mentors that rich people look up to them? Do they possess such a thorough knowledge that can make or break the businesses? We all want mentors. Running a multi-billion-dollar business is no less than a thrilling adventure itself. But before you set sail, here's the scoop. While advice is plentiful, selecting the right guidance can be the key to saving a fortune in the long run. Imagine having a map drawn by someone who sailed the darkest nights of these waters. Mentors in the business world act like seasoned guides. Those wise folks who've been there, done that, and are willing to show you the ropes. Most of the young entrepreneurs are wild and untamed creatures that need a gentle touch of refinement. That's the magic of a good mentor. They're like a walking encyclopedia of business wisdom, able to guide you through almost any challenge. And if you're fortunate enough to have a mentor, they'll ask you one simple question. How do you want to get rich? Don't you dare say salary. You want to get rich with a salary, really? John D. Rockefeller, the first OG billionaire, once dropped a truth bomb. If your sole pursuit is wealth, you're on a never-ending treadmill. Money is a fickle lover. The more you have it, the more you pine for. Sure, success isn't just a pile of greenbacks. But let's be real, most of us sprinkle a little wealth into our success recipe. So, how do you become the next mega-rich sensation? Here's a tip. A fat paycheck won't cut it. IRS unveils the top 400 earners. And guess what? In 2009, it took a whopping $77.4 million to crack that club. Sounds huge, right? Well, it shrank from $109.7 million in 2008 and nosedived to a mere $138.8 million in 2007. Crazy how the rich roller coaster rolls, huh? Now, along this roller coaster of wealth creation, the golden ticket isn't just about the zeros in your bank account. While the subject might not promise instant entertainment, have you ever wondered why the wealthy aren't necessarily seeking it? What drives their preference for practical over entertainment when it comes to managing their wealth? What's in entertainment? Ever wondered what sets billionaires apart from the rest of us? It turns out their journey to seven-figure status involves a unique mindset and a distinctive approach to daily life. Sarah Stanley Fowler, the brains behind The Next Millionaire Next Door, embarked to understand the secrets of the ultra-rich. Diving into the millionaire's playbook and why your Netflix isn't elevating your bank account. Study shows that those making less than $25,000 annually were spending significantly more time on TV compared to their wealthier counterparts. The twist? Even high-income households didn't see this media binge coming. Thomas Corley, the mind behind Rich Habits, the daily success habits of wealthy individuals, adds another layer. 67% of the affluent crowd says goodbye to TV altogether. But our rich people invest their free time in meaningful pursuits. Quality time with the family, or perhaps diving into hobbies that not only feed their souls, but contribute to their overall well-being. So, if it's not binge-watching Netflix or Amazon Prime, what excites rich people? Let's check out. Lifelong learners. When we talk about exercise, our minds often jump to images of people sweating it out at the gym. But what if you learn that hitting the books could be a workout too? Yep. Just as you work on your abs to keep them toned, exercising your brain regularly is crucial to maintain its sharpness. Recent studies show it's constantly churning out new neurons tied to learning, emotions, and memory, even when you're all grown up. And the outcome? Well, that's partially up to you. Ever heard Warren Buffett's golden investment advice, his mantra? Invest in yourself. Because while your stuff can get swiped or smashed, the knowledge you pack into that brain of yours, that's the real deal. When you dive into expanding your smarts, you're investing in yourself. This is the biggest secret about wealth creation that no one will tell you. So hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. Mingling with others. Ever wondered how wealth affects your social life? Surprising question, right? Turns out money isn't just changing bank accounts. It's shaping rich people's relationships too. Think about those evening hangouts with friends and family. Well, the stats show the rich are clocking in fewer hours at these gatherings. What's causing this shift? Money talks, but is it also silencing connections? Seems the velvet rope economy is more than just a phrase. Now, it's a reality. But rich or not, we all crave support. Friends bring the fun, but family and neighbors? It's a support system money can't buy. Or can it? With cash flowing, the rich people get on-demand solutions at a tap. But can our billionaires buy happiness in life? Wealth can't buy happiness. Do you ever wonder if having more money can actually make us happier? Well, Daniel Kahneman and Matthew Killingsworth dove deep into this. They found something pretty intriguing that flipped the usual idea on its head. Kahneman, a Nobel Prize winner, suggested that our happiness kinda hits the ceiling at around $75,000. But then, in 2021, Killingsworth shook things up. He discovered that happiness isn't stuck at making $75K. Around 33,000 of them were asked about their feelings randomly throughout the day using the Track Your Happiness app. The big takeaway? Well, having more money can indeed mean more happiness. In fact, it can keep going up. So, the growth of your bank account is equal to your happiness. For many of us, more money might just mean more smiles. Do tell us in the comments below if you would apply these secrets in your life. Hit like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Until then, peace out.